Ayo. Hey, a Sucker Punch. How is things? Oh, right, yeah, I have to actually click on the screen for that to happen. That's always good. I actually kind of want to do the AUG first, since we did a lot of Zeon last week. Yeah, right, man. Been hitting circle to do things for a little while. Nah, not much. I just got home. I was, well, not really just got home, but I got home about, like, half an hour ago. It's like, oh, I have, like, half hour till the stream. I'm gonna go lay down. And then I fell asleep. It was not a good idea. But I guess we'll do, maybe Hayato and the gun cannon, and a little bit of the AUG once we get that started. I think we're mostly finished. Yeah, we're completely done with Camille. We need to do, like, all of Quattro, all of Apoli, most of Roberto, good portion of Amuro, apparently. Yeah, Hayato, and then I think we're done with the AUG. Oops. I did one stage with Apoli, and he's still alive. He saved a Roberto, at least, but that doesn't really help much. Not really, anyway. Yeah, we need to do some Amuro. We prevented Operation Apollo and then did nothing. I think we got, like, what, 6 stages for both of his routes? Oh, yeah, if we do Amuro, we get the fun characters. I think we unlock the other fun characters, too, on the Titan side for finishing it. Oh, you know, just the fun and exciting characters. We'll get to them once we finish up the good route for Amuro. I think this is the one where we unlock Zeta, too. Or, no, yeah, we're about to unlock Zeta. We haven't done it yet, but yeah. Well, you know how we got the double Zeta for Camille? We get some other stuff, too. It's a lot of fun. I guess I'm gonna do a little bit of some Hayato for now, let people join. Then we can do some other stuff. Then we can go finish up Amuro and eventually move to Char. The new Gundam is not in this game. Though there is a special storyline for something like that, the new Gundam is not here. This game just has Gundam and Zeta characters. Or OG Gundam and Zeta characters, I should say. Everyone was really surprised when Double Zeta got added, because it's like, wait, what? Why? And then we found out a couple of years ago that the game has most of Double Zeta in it. It's just not present in the game at all. I think there's even, like, partial models for the Zaku 3 and that kind of stuff. But the characters are just not in there. They got voice, though. Yeah, we have to take down Char's Musa to get Char to spawn. Ah, damn, I missed. Just nuked Amuro. Oh, that was good. I flat out shot Amuro in the back for funsies. He jumped in front. He jumped in front of me as I went to shoot Char, and then knocked him over. Oh. Alright, so... I don't know how much of this I actually want to do as Hayato. Probably just do the intro part and then some other stuff. Watch this, so we gotta watch this, you Zeon scum. Ah, missed that one just barely. Oh, it's because it's Stetch. It is the really annoying Rumble Roll stage. Not a fan of this one. Damn it. Yeah, basically. It's a nice thing about the gun tank is if you can get close enough, it almost one-shots everything, except for named characters. Damn it, Amuro, stealing my kill. He stole that. That was my kill, damn it. Oh well. Yeah, I forgot we saved Ryu's life in the last episode.
Amuro was able to do it, then I'll have to do it too. Too slow.
Ah, damn it. SD Gundam? Or the original SD Gundam game? I think I've already... I don't remember if I uploaded beating it, but I beat the whole thing. Like, I was bored one weekend and I started playing it and I recorded the whole thing. Remember I did something real stupid and I did the Elmith boss as Bakanetsumaru? That was a bad time.
Returning to base.
Yep. High level Newtype. Clearly. So with Ryu we'll have what, 6 stages? Do we have 6 stages left? Yeah. I guess. I really wish I'd get the gun cannon, but I don't think I'll get that till Solomon. That'd make it so much nicer.
Watch this, you Zeon scum!
Yeah. Damn suicidal Zakus. I just gonna toss a grenade into the dude in front of you.
Returning to base.
Hey, John. How's things? Is it just like broadcasting in super shitty quality or something? Somebody's talking about it on the Discord.
Amuro was able to do it, then I'll have to do
Okay,
it.
I don't believe you saying you found bread. Like, I've been trying for days now. It's pissing me off. Also, why did I do the G-Sky? I knew this was a bad idea. No, I haven't had problems with eggs. Like, usually, they're fully stocked where I live. But unless I want, like, Hungry Man, all-natural bread that costs, like, $11 a loaf, I can't find bread. Hey, Alformo. Yeah, I can't wait till I can go to the store and just buy things again. It would be nice.
You idiot! Not yet.
I'm not even trying to hoard stuff. It's just like, I want to buy bagels. And a loaf of bread. I know, it's wrong and hoarderish, but, like, I need bread and bagels, dang it. No, I am playing as Hayato. I don't know why I'm using the G-Sky. I just got it and was like, yeah, this sounds like a very good idea. It was not. It was an absolutely horrible idea. But I did it. And Amuro is getting his ass kicked by a Zaku. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was trying to finish off Hayato so that we'd have all the 1 Year War done, and then we can move on to Quattro, Apoli, and Amuro, which are the last stuff we need done, but... Well, I mean, GBO 2 is a special thing, and... well, it can't support maps that big. It's not good with, 5 enemies on the screen at once. So they had to make the... actual game reason is the larger they make the maps, the easier the cheesy strats can be. So snipers and bazookas get even better on larger maps than they do on smaller ones. So by having them all together, it prioritizes melee or, like, group attacks, which adds to the cheesiness that is GBO, but in some perspectives, it's a good idea. Come on, Amuro. Quit trying to follow the plane. Unless you're going to jump on top of the plane. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, there's a reason why bazooka and raid meta are a thing, and it's because they don't want sniper meta to be a thing. It's a backwards way of balancing by preventing the players from doing something to fix an issue instead of making it an equal option, and thus making it less useful for the players. Welcome back. I don't know if you played Gundam Online, but there was a big issue with people sniping you from half across the map in that. And so I'm assuming that they took that to heart and changed it. I don't know who's going to die first, is Dobde or Amuro. Dobde, as far as I can tell, doesn't attack. Basically nothing. I'm still doing the same mission as Hayato, except for I chose a fighter jet for reasons that escape me and everyone else. Amuro keeps almost dying to anything that can swing at him. Scratch that, Amuro is dying to anything that can swing at him. Remember that time in the show when he got defeated by a Galf not piloted by Rumble Rawl? I do. That was an interesting episode. Mm-hmm. I killed him. I'm pretty sure that missile hit him. So we're not doing the stupid thing this time.
Watch this, you see on scrum.
Yeah. That'd make them more popular, but I don't see how they could balance the G-Gen games to work online. Because those games are just inherently broken, and it would be heavy meta any way you did it. Like, everyone would be using either Newtype suits or just the incredibly powerful ones. Like, everyone would just have teams of full Quantas. Like, it would just happen. Like, how could you balance something like that when there are suits that are just better than others? Unless you made them all do the same damage, and then, well, why would you use any suit that isn't the cheapest thing you could get so you could get a lot of them very easily? And even then, special attacks would have to be balanced, and then you just get to the point of, yeah, everything is just the same. Yeah. Everyone would use Dark History Turn A because it's overpowered, or Crystal Unicorn because it could one-shot people, or Quanta because it can one-shot people. And, like, it would just be escalating meta. Like, it wouldn't be fun for anyone. Well, except for maybe the person who has the full team of Quanta, or ELS Quantas, or whatnot. But then you would encounter the point where it would be all of your super broken suit against a team of the enemy's entirely super broken suits, and it would just be boring. Should have done it with the gun tank the whole time. Would have been so much quicker.
Hayato, returning to base.
I mean, they could make the Gundam card game, like an online thing. I mean, Magic the Gathering's doing good, so... I mean, if they made the card game interesting enough, they could. Though, everyone outside of Japan would never be able to buy the physical cards. So, Yeah. I don't know anyone who actually plays that lame old Magic game. Let alone anyone who's, like, super interested into the story or anything. The story sounds lame and for nerds. Hey, Darian. And, you know, the nerdiest of them all would take a setting made out of a deck of cards and put it into their D&D game. Yeah, weren't you doing like a Discord thing where you were gonna be playing like on camera or something like that? I'm like, you Magic people spend way too much money to play what amounts to a children's card game. But I am impressed with how much time and effort you put into this. Oh. Yeah, me and John were talking about it last night. Like, he even set up like this whole elaborate PVC pipe maze thing so that he could record him playing it live. But I had intern stole a setting. He had made a joke pirate. It was like a pirate or boat themed deck, and I turned it into a setting for my Dungeons and Dragons campaign, so I'm also equally a nerd. Yeah. Don't worry, in like 6 months you'll be able to do it again. Only for your cameras not to work or no one to understand what's going on. It'll be great. Yeah, and it was something to do with ships. I made it about pirates, but that's just because I'm a nerd. Also, don't forget, the enemy doesn't know this giant rock's in front of me, so they're trying to shoot me. Ah. I am the Gundamiest of nerds. I learned a different language entirely to play one game. In which I don't even play that game anymore because it annoys me. But then I help other people play it so that they can have fun because I'm weird. One day I'll stream Garian's Creed again. Just won't be anytime soon. Hey, Amuro, can you keep Char off me real quick while I murder his friend? I know you want to steal all my kills and everything, but it's kind of annoying. Thank you, I'll handle him from here now. Right over Amuro's head. Damn, I was really hoping I'd shoot him in the back again. Dude, had the most convenient dodges. What the hell?
Returning to base.
Still did okay for, you know, that absolutely garbage perspective. Yay, finally get a gun cannon. Just in time for Solomon. Then we have Aboaku, and that's it.
Watch this, you Zeon scum.
Yeah, this game doesn't even consider the shoulder shield a thing. Should be kind of nice if they did, but they don't. Damn it.
See? What's the big Samish mass production to the Federation in no time? I'm launching now. Take over.
That's one of them bomb asteroids. If you get near one of the things, they explode and they murder people. Like far into the distance, though, so we don't have to worry about it in this game. Okay, yeah, that was entirely my fault. I got way too greedy. What you want to do is something like that.
Thing's not gonna hurt anyone else. Hey, take care of him. It's sad that this happened.
I just imagine them going through like, this one has to be a real rock. Bam. Real rock? Bam. Real rock? Oh, hey, this one's solid. Bam. Oh. Never mind, delayed views. Rickdoms are the ones that are, they have the AMBAC system removed, and more thrusters so they can operate in space. You can tell the difference between a Rickdom and a Dom by vents on the knees, which were unnecessary on the Dom, but because it has to maneuver, it needs them in space. So the Rickdom has them. Basically, the Rick just designates that it works in space. You get weird stuff like the Rick Diaz, which is not normally called the Diaz with its ground version. It's also called the Rick Diaz. But it's also the same concept. Good job, John. You'll be a Gundam nerd at some point. Most games, though, will use the same exact model for the Rick Dom and the normal Dom, so it's kind of hard to see the difference.
Hayato, returning to base.
How dare they break your immersion?
Hayato, launching.
Oops. Bumped my mic there.
Watch this, you Zeon scum.
Watch this, you John scum.
Hang on.
Damn Johns. Also, Amuro not understanding what a solid brick wall is. Or just, you know, getting back at somebody in the colony. That's fine too. Well, living block. Not exactly a colony.
On my right.
Yeah, take that, knee. Oh, the only times I've been hit is me jumping into somebody and then getting hit when they swing at me.
I've got him. I can see the enemy. Char!
Cool.
You get Lala involved, Char. You know she wasn't meant to be a warrior.
I know Gundam Wing had a card game, and then there's kind of an overall Gundam card game that the rules never really made sense, and all you did was collect the cards. Because fighting them was really retarded. You can look into those for inspiration if you need them. Unless it's a non-Gundam card game, then good luck.
He's good. He's good.
I didn't know SD gun or Defense Force had one. I know there is a one that was just cards that you unlocked to play another or cards that you would scan so that you could have units in another game. I knew that was a thing, but that was like an arcade game only in Japan kind of thing. Ah, goddamn. God, it's like you're using this young how it's supposed to be in the show. Hitting me around corners and shit. And when I do stupid stuff like that. Uh-huh. But you're standing in front of an enemy and you keep jumping into him.
He's good.
Damn. Well, traditionally you get shot down on the battlefield. Offhanded on... Damn, base gun. Oh well. Can confirm, not as good as Amuro. He makes the greatest of bullet sponges.
He's good.
Char, please.
Not yet. Quattro, returning to base.
How to survive the fierce conflict. The Earth sphere enters an era of peace. But 7 years later, Cat's now corrupt leader finds himself drawn into a new conflict. But sadly, this is the end of Cat's story, because Double Zeta is not in this game. The end. Well, I mean, he flew a plane in the original. But yay, we ended the War Zeon. So now we can go play some Amuro and, you know. Do we want to do the fun story with Amuro or just or do the normal one to get Zeta? So right now we only have the Hakushiki and the Mark II.
All right, I'm heading out.
But he only gets the Zeta if you do the mainline one. If you do the other one, he gets a different suit.
The enemy.
come to push me around. You're the ones who stole all my memories?
That was weird.
That's the Psycho Gundam. I won't let you.
You're in front of me, you cocky bastard.
I won't let you. Don't get in my way. Don't get in my way.
You're finished.
Stop it, I'm an ally. Get him. I'll get you.
This is the end.
Did I do it?
Ah. Got a little bit too greedy there.
Found you.
Damn you!
Don't worry, we don't need to say 4 in this one. It's literally impossible to get her to defect to us, so we can just murder her. Damn it, Jared. But memories taste so good. But like half of them have Camille in it, so it's not the best.
My way. Not yet.
You're finished.
I'll get you. I'll get you.
There. Now she's dead. Darian, that's spelled with a Q. Yeah, it's qu'est-ce que c'est. Oh my god! Fucking Jared. Every time. Yep, I'm probably gonna lose this one too. It's that friggin' Nemo. Yep. Goddamn Nemo. Stole my special and then wouldn't even distract Jared enough to
Always
die.
Making the same mistake.
Yeah, everyone ends up making the same mistake after all. Oh, I know it. I'm gonna use the bazooka. I don't think this one's magazine-based, though, which kind of sucks, but... I do love that about the beam rifle for the Mark II. I think it's the only one in the game that has it like that. I mean, technically the Rick Diaz has something similar, but it has to recharge, and that's kind of annoying.
You've come to push me around.
Yes, I have, in fact.
Stole all my memories?
Maybe. I don't think that was me specifically. Oh, it has the shitty bazooka? Really?
You're in front of me, you cocky bastard.
Lame.
Go down.
Don't come near me.
I'll get you.
Oh, it is magazine-based, though. Which isn't too bad.
Why are you in front of me?
Why are you in front of me? Well, I'd prefer to be behind you 4, but you keep turning into me. Also, stupid Nemo. There. Damn it. This camera just doesn't like me. It's the Zeonic designation it was given was the Diaz. The Rick signifies that that it's space capable, but its actual name is the Gamma Gundam. Well, yeah. I have a bazooka. Like, I don't want to be in front of them while they're shooting at me. I want to blow their back off. Oh my god. Alright. Let's do this. Come on, Jared.
An ally went down.
Yeah. Oh, I know what you were going at. I was just playing the straight man to it.
Not yet.
Really, you stupid Nemo? You can't cover the goddamn Marasai as well? Can you do anything right? Yeah. Double Zeta didn't need it, and the standard Zeta has the Hyper Mega Launcher. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna unlock the Zeta. It'll be easier.
All right, I'm heading out.
I blame Jared for both of those losses. Also, the fact that they gave me a Nemo instead of Camille. But it's not as important. I mean, it's just Camille. It's not that good.
How's that? You got in my way.
Yeah, the Double Zeta has the Hyper Mega Cannon, which is literally the main gun on a ship, or close enough anyway. And then the Zeta has the Hyper Mega Launcher, which was more powerful than a bazooka and didn't have, like, a requirement of ammunition. Just reactor speed.
Damn it, you moron!
Oh, it's a Yazon stage. Oh, okay.
Just you. Damn it.
Thought this would be a Shirako one.
You ran me through your armor. Take that. Good. I can't see it. Incredible. How did you know the weak point of this machine?
Again, beam sabers through the cockpit are a weak point of everyone's machine, thank you. He really didn't violate anyone in this one. He was kind of a pushover.
Go down.
I don't know if I killed him, though. I don't think I did, but I could have. So I think that last flagging shot just damaged him before he could escape.
What is Yazon doing? It's too late to change the direction of this mission.
There.
I'm coming back.
No, you see, that beam saber didn't go into his cockpit. It went above his cockpit. Because remember, thermal transfer doesn't work in the cosmic era. It's slightly different. Yeah, sure, he kind of gets a pass on that one.
The enemy.
But yeah. In cosmic era, thermal transfer doesn't happen, and, you know, nuclear reactors can literally be cooled down in 0.23 seconds.
Relay that to all the gunners. Roger.
How's that? Hit him. Damn you.
But of course, nuclear reactors don't work that way, so, you know, clearly, Kira could survive.
You got in my way. I'll get you. Did I do it? Humbrubby team, Barzam team, let's go. We'll move in when the anti-air fire dies down. The Barzams will take the rest.
Roger that, Lieutenant Yazon.
So we need to murder Dunkel and Ramses first, because they have less health than Yazon, and then we'll body Yazon.
Middle of battle, Lieutenant Yazon.
Ah.
It could be fun to shoot that one down.
I hate these guys, though, because the sea serpents are just like, hey, stun you for 3 seconds. And then stun you for 3 seconds, and stun you for 3 seconds. Like that.
I'll get you.
We're here. Gotcha.
Going nowhere.
Come on, Dunkel, please.
Damn.
Go down! I wasted ammo! Too slow!
What?
Did you just say I'm going too slow?
What?
Because you might be right. I should probably look into that.
An enemy!
Because Hamon's got issues.
Go down!
But basically, Hamon is attracted to power. And Judah has, like, the most amount of power she's ever seen. But she didn't kind of take into the fact that she is a 20-year-old, well, a 21-year-old woman and he was 14 at the time. Okay.
Armor launching!
Well, because they don't have power.
We have to stop the enemy!
And, at the time, yeah, Jamatov doesn't have power.
Push me around.
He's basically a straw man hiding behind the Titans.
That's the psycho!
But, with, Shirako, she already has Char at that point. She's not interested.
You cocky bastard.
Yeah, Darian, remember that because of YouTube not being able to hire staff or get people to work or anything from home, that they're increasing the filtering on everything? There's probably a whole mess of words that you just can't say anymore for reasons.
I'll get you!
Why are you in front of me?
Damn you!
But it's a little bit more complex than just being interested in power. It's not just that, it's a whole bunch of things.
I'm an ally!
But Hamon is crazy is about the precipice of it. Just like, she's got issues and the Newtype powers just make those issues worse.
Not yet! Going no!
Yeah, and what it used to do is it used to show me when something got blocked and asked if I want to block it or not. It's when it just deletes it now. It's kind of weird.
Don't get in my way, huh? Not yet!
God damn. It like clipped my foot.
An ally went down!
Oh my god. Fucking Jared, man. You know, one more shot and I would have been fine.
Always end up making the same.
But instead of the shot going out, it decided to shoot the ground. I just don't care. Alright, gonna do the easier one for now, and we'll do the other one later.
Now. The enemy.
You've come to push me around. You're the ones who stole all my memories?
That's the psycho Gundam. I won't let you.
You're in front of me, you cocky bastard.
Go down. Get him. Damn you.
Ugh.
This is nothing. Damn you! Finish!
Oh my.
Damn you! Not yet! This is nothing! Huh?
Alright, let's murder Jared.
Not yet!
Wish I was that good with the Byerland. I just not.
This is nothing!
He has such good range. Yeah, I wanted to target the Marasai game.
Don't get in my way! You got my way! Not yet!
Yep.
This is nothing! Huh? Not yet! You won't do any more damage! Going nowhere! Damn you! Stop it, I'm an ally! Damn you!
If only.
Going nowhere! Don't get in my way! Damn you! Damn you! Going no nothing! Damn you! This is the end! You got my way! Damn you! You got my way! I'm coming back!
Good to know Jared just fucks off after a little while.
Amuro launching! All mobile suits! We have to stop the enemy! Hit him! Faster! You got my way!
It's all over if they fire at the Titan fleet!
Shirako! You're the man called Shirako. If we don't take him out now, it'll mean real trouble later. I won't let you get away with that!
Not bad!
You're finished!
What? Not bad!
Hit him! Show me how smart you are, Mr. Shirako. Why did you come? Your time is over.
Oh, Jared's here too. I didn't know that. I was just like, oh, we just need to murder Shirako.
Failed to become a true Newtype, Shar. A mongrel like you must be told! Understand?
Damn you!
Not bad!
You! Not yet! He's strong. Man, what in the world am I doing here?
That feeling when you defeat Shirako with the Han Solo maneuver?
All the people who died in this war believed they were giving up their lives to save the world.
Camille, are you sure?
I'm pretty sure there's a couple of Titans who died because of profit.
All right, let's go.
Just saying. I know I would have.
You! Hit him! No way! Hit him! You got my way! coming back.
Now we must destroy Aboaku and defeat Dozel Zabi and end the 1-year war. Or not.
All mobile suits, we have to stop the enemy.
Sadly, this one doesn't have the giant holes like it does on Solomon, so you can't really cheese it too much. But I could use a gun cannon if I wanted to. Oh, you know what I should have done? I didn't think about it.
I'll get you.
We're gonna go old school. There you are.
Amuro unit heading out. All mobile suits, we have to stop the enemy. Damn you, bastard! Not yet. Did I do it? There. Good. I'll get you.
I was hoping to tank that one on my shield, but
Hit him. Hit him. Good. Did I do it?
Final victory will be ours. I'm launching.
everyone just imagine these are Gelgoog 2s. They're like Gelgoog, normal Gelgoogs, except for slightly different. Nah, Jared's immortal, man. Damn it. Remember Jared? He was in turn A. He was like, yeah, I'm immortal. And then it just kind of like switched scenes all randomly.
No way. Not yet.
For the glory of Zeon, for my own pride, you will not defeat me!
No, I don't remember that at all. I remember that point in turn A where he was immortal and then he like got a chili dog and hung out with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Strong. I'll get you.
Oh yeah, that happened too, didn't it? That was the one where like Patrick was there for some reason. He was just hiding in the background.
I'm coming back.
There, Big Zom destroyed, Big Zom was destroyed by the Gundam.
Amuro launching.
Almost exclusively just because I like Hyper Hammer. Hyper Hammer's fun.
All mobile suits, we have to stop the enemy. Did I do it?
Yeah, wasn't Jared also the representative for Neo Grease and G Gundam?
Take that, you little.
Yeah, that was in the remaster. They made him look just like a normal dude in the original. It was weird. Like, why include him if he's not going to be special? I'm glad they like gave him the custom dagger and everything.
Don't get in my way.
No, Neo Mexico was never in the qualifiers. Remember, it got disqualified in 3. He was just working for Taco Bell at the time. It was different. Taco Bell just runs Neo Mexico.
Is it Char? No. Who is it?
Amuro.
You're Hamon. Come on, Kai.
I do like how they added voice lines for Amuro, like, "Oh, you're Hamon," even though we've actually fought her before.
That causes us to fight. Your time has come.
You're that Newtype.
Come on, you bring nothing but misery.
Silence, hypocrite. This is the end for you, hypocrite.
What is it?
Say, you're the one responsible for these delusions.
I mean, Jared did take down a big Zom launched out of a flying aircraft carrier.
You meddle with my mind. You should be ashamed, hypocrite.
No, don't. We really might be able to understand each other if
That was only in his training. That's actually legitimately why he got selected to pilot the Gundam Mark II, is he shot down Big Zom when he was deployed out of a flying aircraft carrier.
What are you doing?
It's probably like the biggest biggest nonsense thing ever, and it's true.
Mr. Amuro. Hamon feels a little different from Lama. I'm coming back.
I think we're about to get the fun thing.
Amuro launching.
I think we get it from this battle. We might get it from the next battle, though. Yeah, it's probably after the next battle.
Okay. How's that? How's that?
Yeah. Jared shoots down a big Zom while he was launching out of a flying aircraft carrier. I want to say it was in Papua New Guinea, but it might be in Guyana. I might have mistranslated that one.
Go for another boat ride soon, won't we?
Crushed my brother and my parents.
Rosalie!
You're not my brother.
What?
Is that what the English translation is actually called?
Zeta Gundam will bring the sky down. I won't let you bring the sky down.
Rosalie, just one more time. Please become my sister Rosalie again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what the fuck's going on right now.
Get away, the Psycho Gundam's dangerous.
Just some weird, like, Psycho Gundam Mark II, like, murder fest or something.
Is it you? I'll destroy the system. I'll do it. I know this enemy. Neil, you sure? No, Rosalie, don't make me do this. I'm going to have to shoot you down. That's good. Don't get in my way.
Zeonic did one a long time ago, I think. I had a copy of the actual book, so I mean I'm weird, but I think Zeonic either did a summary or did the actual translation. I don't remember. I mean, we could let Camille die. I don't think he's going to, though.
Get in my way.
Because, like, he has cheating more HP than I do. Asshole shot me on the ground. Hey, I killed both of them with one beam.
Rosemi! Ah!
No, Rosemi died. That person who pretended to be your mom / your sister.
Was this right? 4!
She was such a good mom / sister / brother.
I'm coming back!
My evasion rate with 30%, my god.
Amuro unit heading out.
Well, they weren't actually related, they just thought they were.
The enemy.
Yeah, they shot down Big Zom from a flying aircraft carrier. I mean, like, that doesn't sound believable, but it's what happened. Like, legitimately. Like, if you ask anyone, that's pretty impossible. But yes, that is actually the canon reasoning they went with, which I love. I love that it's a thing. Hey, look, it's a Black Cubile Mark II. Or MK2, according to this game. Goddamn. I wonder who's the pilot of this Black Cubile.
You won't do any more damage. Be strong. Going nowhere. Hit him. I'll get you. Not yet. I won't let you. Going. Stop it. I'm an ally. This is fuel.
I love the beam saber on the Mark II. It has the same hit range as everything else, but it's like 3-bladed in this one. It just looks so cool.
What is this feeling? Changing. They're becoming like us.
Big hacks is almost like small hacks EXE isn't used anymore. I like small hacks, it was a lot better for the CPU. It just ran better in my opinion. Now everyone's using big hacks, and big hacks isn't fun.
I'll eliminate all who oppose me. Don't take me lightly. Don't take me lightly. Don't take me lightly.
Hey,
Why do
what
I
is a hero if not somebody who's just really lucky?
understand each other? Is that what this is all about?
Wait, they get their stands too? My god.
Come on, Pod. Going nowhere. Good. Don't get in my way.
Them 1 HPs.
Don't take me lightly.
Don't get in my way.
Yeah, it was bound to happen eventually.
Don't take me lightly. There, you're finished.
Don't get in my way. Take that. You.
Don't take me lightly. Don't take me lightly.
You're finished.
Thanks, Camille.
Don't take me low. Don't take me low.
Don't get in my way! What are you doing?
Seriously.
Don't get in my way!
Don't take
Going
me
nowhere!
low.
Wait!
That was a fun balance.
I'm coming back!
You know, balancing Camille shooting me in the back. However, weren't there other choices? Is it still possible to outcome? Change the art? Ah, I can't talk. Fuck it. Yay! Amuro is victorious and the AOG controls the Earth sphere. Yay! Controls the world. One more time against Jared and then we'll switch to the Titans.
Alright, I'm heading out.
Or maybe the, Zeonics. Zeonites.
The enemy.
Oh no, we haven't unlocked the, Camille joins the Titans route yet.
You've come to
We'll get that
push me
eventually.
around.
I honestly do not remember where it's from.
All my memories?
That's the problem, really.
It's the Psycho Gundam. I won't let you.
You're in front of me.
Like, there's a, I know, the final ones have, like, a very convoluted path that you have to follow. So, I'm just, you know, circumventing that by doing everything, kind of thing.
Go down. There. An ally went down.
It was just an emo. You guys have, like, 700 of them.
You're not getting away.
I'll get you. Look, you got my way. Get him. I found you.
Damn you!
Although, Char is here to say damn you, but he's not actually in the battle. No, oh well. So the GPO Gundams are either on par or slightly just slightly worse than the Mark II. The Mark II wasn't actually all that much better than a GM2. It just had the maneuverable frame, which was what it was designed to show off, so that they could adopt it into a bunch of other mobile suits. The GPO series was incredibly overpowered for where they were and when they came out, and they're also really freaking expensive. The only thing is everything about the GPO program got sealed, like, completely by, you know, Jamatov, because he didn't want any of his machinations to get caught by the Federation Council or anything like that, so it was all completely sealed and never opened again. Except for by Bush Concern, who apparently had had recovered the GPO-3 and the GPO-4. But that hasn't really been brought up yet, so as to what they did with that information, just that it happened. And Bush Concern would eventually form things like the Crossbone Vanguard and the Zanskier Empire and stuff like that. Where is Jared? Holy crap. It was like spinning me around. Well, to a degree it could have been faster, but the thing with mobile suit development is no development happens while you're not at war. Like, the little things that did happen didn't really change too much. And even if it had been unsealed, it would have led to a couple of advances, but not too much. Not too many useful advances. It would have taken till the Grips conflict eventually broke out for it to really change anything. But most likely we would have seen some sort of, like, Hazel variant instead of the Mark II, if that had been the case. Really? Really? God damn it, really?
We lost.
Yeah, weirdly enough, it was my fault because of that frickin' Nemo. Alright then. One more time.
Bomber launching.
Pissing me off now. I finally get Jared to go away and, you know, I blow my own Nemo off because he wants to get into melee combat.
Suits. We have to stop the enemy.
I was one freaking shot away, man.
You've come to push me around. You're the ones who stole all my memories?
That's the Psycho Gundam.
As I said before, yes, I stole all your memories. I sold them on eBay. They were delicious. I also totally got ripped off on the price. Like, holy crap. You had some weird-ass memories. You know, your sister was like a spy for Zeon and stuff?
Go down. Ally was. Hit him.
Come on. Over the other way, thank you. Yeah, what you guys don't know is Jared actually secretly was the one who defeated Gato. It wasn't actually Ko inside the GPO 3. Just Ko got all the credit because, you know, Jared was being a cool guy, but then Ko accidentally got sent to prison, so he never talks about it. Oh yeah, every Gundam game has horrible AI. Like, absolutely garbage. I've yet to find a game that has good AI for the enemy.
Go down. This is nothing. This is the end. This is nothing. I'll get you.
No, it's the other way around. Zemo was too good for him. Jared's not very good at dating people long term, so he tries to hide it behind this weird blue-haired kid killing them. But it doesn't really work out too well for him.
I'll get you. Damn you. Hit him. This is nothing. I'll get you. I'm out. Hit him. This is nothing. Hit him.
Yeah, I'm really sad that that From Square Enix game turned out to be a front mission game that didn't even have giant robots. Like, the hell, man?
You got in my way.
So, Square and From had a crossover about 2 years ago. They weren't telling us anything about it. Turned out to be a front mission game. But it wasn't a very good game, and you didn't even get to use the giant robot. You saw one, though. I mean, like, who does that? Could have been so good. Yeah, it was kind of creepy, though, because Jared was like an adult and Haman was 13. I don't know why Haman was in that manga. It very much became like, let's talk about Char. Oh yeah, Haman's here. Haman's gonna have some horrible things happen to her, and then she's just gonna fuck off.
I'm coming back.
See, Camille. So Dakar, and then 3 more missions after that, I guess. This one's just survive till the end.
All mobile suits. We have to stop the enemy. You see enemy mobile suits? Try to hold them off until after Char's address.
I never wanted to fight. I'm trying to give them more time
time for the speech.
I'd like to start by asking the forgiveness of the assembly members.
It's gonna destroy the comm center.
Citizens. We mean no disrespect.
This isn't the time and space for a fight.
I am Lieutenant Quattro Bagina.
I won't let you interfere.
One thing I must disclose before I say what I came to say. I have another name. I am also the man who was known as Shar Aslan.
Get him.
Come to you today as someone who
Go down good.
true aspirations of Zeon. Do not think of me as Shar of the Principality of Zeon. Rather, as the son of Zeon Daiku. Zeon Daiku's legacy
Go down.
has nothing to do with the greed
You're finished.
of the Sabi family. He did not build the Principality of Zeon.
You got my way.
Quickly becomes apparent that they are more depraved than the Sabi family ever was. When one sees how the Titans do as they please with the Third Federation forces,
Don't damn you.
Damn.
once there, they
Oh, it was Mauer. Okay, that makes sense.
Be strong.
There, Mauer's dead.
mustn't repeat that mistake. Why won't people understand that moving into space will expand their
Find the
horizon?
location of the communication center.
We believe
All right, destroy the fiber optic communication center.
Yeah, it was also really weird, and like Jared changes his name to Jonah and then pretends to be like this childhood friend for this one girl who's naked more than like anyone needs to be in the movie, and then like they sold their friend out to the Gestapo. It was real weird.
You got in my way.
further pollute the Earth.
Damn you.
Return to its natural state. All humanity must make its home in outer space.
Oh, I thought Jared was running away.
City we're in right now is swallowed by the desert. This is how exhausting the Earth is. Every one of us would like to see the Earth
Damn you. Keep that.
truly famous.
Good job, Amuro. Or Camille. Stealing my freaking kill.
Titans have started a battle.
Go down.
The lives in this assembly.
Nah, he really did it in the Jagan. He pushed it back as kind of a joke, though. Amuro just died like 30 minutes into the movie.
Their own arrogance is the greatest evil, and it will be the ruin of humanity. Those of you who watch that television should realize by now that this is how the Titans go about their business. I admit it was wrong to take over this assembly. But what about the Titans who were trying to destroy it with the members still inside? Would they even destroy their own supporters?
You got my way. Take that.
I mean, like, he was too busy giving a speech. But yeah, he did laugh at a lot of people afterwards.
Amuro launching. All mobile suits. We have to stop the enemy. Go down. Hit good. Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? There! Damn you! Did I do it? Did I do it? Is it Sean? No! Who is it?
Geraldo. His evil twin brother.
Come on, Khan! Come on, Khan!
You're the source of the evil that causes us to fight. Your time has come.
You're that Newtype.
Thanks.
Come on, you bring nothing but misery.
Thanks, Amuro. Well, Char. Whoever's in the Yakushiki these days.
You're the one responsible for these delusions.
Also, somehow I noticed I'm pitting the magazine and just like letting it drop into space. Like, are there thrusters on the bottom of the magazine to do that? Hey, Green, how's things?
We might be able to understand each other if only things were a little different.
Silence, you're as bad as Char. But I can never forgive you for your presumption.
What is this feeling?
Little rat.
Mr. Honore,
Amon feels a little different from Lana.
Mon feels different from someone else. It's like they're different people or something.
I know what you are.
I don't think Amon could be my mother.
Shouldn't be allowed to exist anymore. Return to your world
Yes.
of darkness, Amon Khan.
The real secret is that Shirako went into the past and like lived a happy family, and then Jared was his son because he knew that he'd need some help to take over the Titans, but it didn't work that time. Oh, nice. They're releasing the next update.
Zeta.
Or, I guess they would be, what, Mbon 2 now? These days? I don't even know.
You.
I'll get you!
Take that.
You got my way! I'm coming back!
Could have swore we got the Zeta Gundam from one of these. Might be from this one. I thought we got it before then. I remember using it, like, upgrading Camille's Zeta, or not Camille,
We have to stop!
Amuro Zeta like 5 times and being just unbelievably broken with the Hyper Mega Launcher.
Take that.
Did I do it?
Damn you.
What? I mean, I could stream the game under a different name, but then if I get caught, I get sued, so I'd rather not do that.
Where are you, brother? Brother?
It's gonna be horrible. Somebody stop her.
What? How would a VPN help?
Where are you, brother?
I mean, I have a VPN that goes to Tokyo, and I can just set up my router to do it.
System, it forces the pilot to keep fighting.
You're not my brother.
Lieutenant, please stop. Don't attack.
Oh, I remember it. The hyper bazooka is like garbage in this one because it's a shotgun instead of a bazooka. It doesn't even do that much damage. I prefer the clay bazooka because that has like half chance of being a normal bazooka.
I'm your ally.
Yeah, Gates, but no one remembers you exist. That's the problem. Also, come on, Camille.
Be strong.
Are you really stuck fighting a Gaza? You serious?
My way.
You're finished.
I mean, I could make a new account, but then again, if they find out it's me, I could get sued.
You!
I would prefer not, because, you know, I don't have that much money lying around for lawyers' expenses. Don't have almost any money lying around anymore these days. If you said like Solidon or the Guabon, I would say that instead of the Dogos gear. But that's just because they work on the planet and in space. The fact that the Dogos gear can't do spaces or can't do the planet is kind of a major weakness with it.
Did I do it?
Now, if they put a Minovsky flight system on it, it'd be fine, but they don't.
Go down. Hit it. Damn you.
Stop that! Don't shoot me!
Yeah, because you haven't shot me before.
Take that!
Don't get outraged. You know what you've done.
Any more damage. I'll get you. Hit it.
Out of my way!
Don't get in my way. Going nowhere.
Out of my way! Take that!
I'm an ally.
Yeah, Camille, don't shoot me. Oh my god.
Don't get in my way. Don't get in my way.
I've got you!
Going nowhere.
Because the Minovsky flight systems don't really work. That's the problem.
He's strong.
They're incredibly expensive, and they tend to break down constantly. So, for a ship that would only be used in space, why would you put one on it?
We lost.
Both these Psycho Gundams are supposed to have eye fields, they just don't in this game.
Amuro launching. All mobile suits. We have to stop the enemy.
Yeah, so they could stick one on it, but then Londo Bell has no reason to ever go down to the planet, so why would they want to? Well, it's the thing with, for whatever reason, I fucked something up and I didn't unlock like anything besides the Mark II. And the Yakoshiki, but I don't like the Yakoshiki. I really should just be updating it so I'd have more bullets in my gun, but...
Uzami, what happened?
Where are you, brother? Brother?
Yeah, but why were they ever gonna need it?
It's gonna be horrible! Somebody stop her!
There's not gonna be any more combat on the Earth, though. It's all gonna be done in space between Zeon and the between Zeon Remnants and the Federation. What need would they have to be able to use it on the planet? It's not needed.
You're not my brother.
Lieutenant, please stop! Don't attack!
Where is it? Where's the system's core?
Oh my god.
It's over! I'm not an enemy!
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, Darian, but that's mostly because of your roles. If you had one, you wouldn't be so pissed off at it.
Don't get in my way.
I've been reading the gaming thread.
He's good.
Oh, god damn it. Give me a second.
Go down. What are you doing?
Missed!
I like Gates.
Take me out so easily! An ally! Impossible! Take that!
You. Go down.
But there weren't any Zeon remnants left on the planet. Well, not anyone that were a major threat. There were a couple, but... I mean, what could they do? The Earth Federation forces had them basically handled at the time.
You. I'll get you. Hit him. Hit him.
Take that!
Hit him.
Not yet!
I'll get you. Go down.
I don't know how they would balance the Hyper Mega Launcher in GBO, because those things could literally blow through a ship.
Go down.
Then again, the one in for the Gundam 4 also made the suit explode, so I don't know how you balance that either.
Don't get in my way. You
Found you, brother.
I'm coming back.
Yeah, the Hyako Shikis was like that giant cart thing. You know, that actually did blow through a Titan's fleet.
Amuro unit heading out. All mobile suits. We have to stop the enemy.
Well, I don't have Quattro unlocked, or I could show it to you.
Go down.
Because there's a mission in this where you have to use it. It's a lot of fun and really stupid at the same time.
Go down. Good. Don't get in my way. Did I do it?
But then the one the the Gundam 4 has is handheld, though it makes the Gundam 4 explode when firing.
Might will forever be etched in your mind.
Damn, Scirocco!
Amon feels a little different from life.
Lieutenant Amuro, let's go.
Roger.
Oh my god.
Above me.
Too slow. Goodbye, you pests.
Damn you.
You kept it not bad.
You're finished.
Did I do it?
Careless.
Oh yeah, no, if I had the chance, I'd be using the O. The O's just like way better than everything else in the game. I'm not very good with the Cubile,
Careless.
so I tend to not use it.
Good move.
You're not getting away.
Good move.
But yeah, like you can wreck shit with the O super easily. I love it.
You're finished.
But then I hate fighting it. It's like, hey, you know what unit can block in the game? The O and no other unit? Yeah, totally balanced.
Take me lightly.
Good move.
Well, technically the Gelgoog can do it too, but that one's a little bit different.
Damn it.
I'll get you.
Good move. What? Damn it.
Yes, I want to target the Barzam, thank you.
Good move.
Wait.
One all.
Damn you.
Damn it.
I'll get you.
What? Not bad. Damn it.
Take that.
Not yet. This isn't done yet. You're not getting.
Don't take me.
Yeah.
Take that. Not bad. Damn it.
You're finished.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be the case.
Why do people always end up making the same mistake?
Yeah, the same mistake is trusting any of my allies to, you know, even like defend me for a minute.
Amuro launching.
I had both Haman and Scirocco on me at that last point. So like, yeah, my HP was going to bleed away.
We
Fuck
have to
that.
Stop the enemy.
But oh well.
I'll get you.
Good. I'll get you.
Don't get in my way.
No, Rebellion is not canon, no.
Unless I do something about them myself.
I do like Rebellion, but it
Might
isn't.
will forever be etched in your mind.
Same thing with the original and Origin being two separate timelines.
Amon feels a little different
Yeah, Rebellion is part of the origin timeline versus, you know, the original OVA.
Roger. Good move. Not yet. What are you doing?
Yeah, they made Kelly so much more of an important character in Liberation than they ever did in the OVA. Like, holy crap, he was just a one-off enemy in the OVA.
You're mine.
Mm-hmm.
I won't let you.
What? Too slow. Good move. You won't do any more damage.
Hey, Crown is the most important character in the series. He was the one that proved that Newtype powers aren't all important.
I won't let you. I won't let you. Know it. You're not getting away. What are you doing? Don't get it. Where are you idiot? Not bad. Take that.
Yeah. Yeah, Crown was the first Newtype. He was the most the important character in the series.
All right, I'm heading out.
Yeah, Darian, it was definitely failed.
The enemy.
The original Gundam.
How's that?
No, he was literally the first Newtype in the series. Before Amuro or even Char were Newtypes. Crown was.
An ally.
Thanks, Camille. Or Quattro.
Behind me.
Yeah.
Just think
He dies in, I want to say, episode 19?
about them myself.
Might be 17.
The proof of our might will forever.
It's like really early on in the series he dies.
Damn, Scirocco. Come on,
I think it's before they even get to the Earth for the first time.
Lieutenant Amuro, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Roger. Not bad. What are you? Damn. Did I do it? Fine. Damn, not bad. Not yet.
Yep. Oh,
I'll get you.
for some reason I always think that's Capricorn, and then it's like, well, yeah, he did burn up too, but not in the original one.
You're mine.
Yep.
You're finished.
Seriously, Char, you can't hold on to at least one of them?
What? Not yet. What was that? What? Damn you. You're mine. You're mine. Not bad.
Yeah. I really like the idea of this one, but the selection near the end kind of gets annoying. But I'll get through it.
Don't take me lightly. Careless.
Good move.
Oh my god.
You're mine.
Careless.
Fucking solar panel, really?
You're too slow. What? Not bad. You won't do any more damage.
But it's already blown off your arm, so... Fuck that.
I'm coming back.
Tomino named them. there. That is all of Amuro completed, I believe. Except for the secret stuff. We'll get to that one eventually, though. Amuro, yeah, 67. But we're done with the 1 Year War for the AUG now. We finished up Amuro. All I got left is Apoli, Roberto, and Char. And yeah, I think that's it. Like, completely. Woo! Alright. I think I'm actually going to call the stream here today, guys. I don't know, I just don't really feel like playing anymore, to be honest. After that last bullshit. Next week, I guess we'll do, like, you know, hour and a half of the Titans, hour and a half of Zeon, maybe? I don't know. Zeon, we're almost completed with the full thing, and then Titans, we need a lot of work. Like, I think we need the most out of the Titans. Yeah, I don't know what the Londo Beld name origin is. It's just what he called it in the book and what they adapted it to in the screenplay. In High Flyers. But yeah, like, we have like half the characters for the Titans we need to do. Ugh. I might stream sometime at the end of this week. I might be getting some time off due to, just the pandemic going on. So if I do, I'll stream that day, but I might not. I don't think I will, but it's always possible. Anyway, though, folks, I hope you all had fun. If you did, you should like the video. If you didn't, you should dislike. We'll be back next week for some more. Night, guys.